Hello everyone, my name is Ray Bowman and this is my Week 6 multimedia presentation on a public records request example. As a quick overview, today I'll be going over the information that I'm looking for in terms of a public records request, the rules that govern the records request, the process for requesting this information, and of course I'll have a closing slide. So what information am I looking for? Well, in this example, I'm a student in an MPA class focused on policy analysis, and I'm taking a look at water conservation policies in the San Gabriel Valley area. And I heard that Monrovia has a policy on excess water usage, and I wanted to do research on water consumption data by property type. So for this example, I'm requesting information for water data for fiscal years 1920, 2021, and 21-22 to try to do a longitudinal study on their policy. So in this example, I would need water consumption data from the City of Monrovia's utility department, and I'm requesting non-confidential or personally identifiable data. So with this information request, what are the rules governing the records request for essentially the city to be compelled to provide the data? Well, it is California Government Code Section 6250, which is part of the California Public Records Act, and it essentially established that the access to information about government business is a right of people in California, of people living in the state. So this code promotes government transparency and accountability and holds that public records should be available for inspection unless there's a legal reason that justifies not providing or withholding that information. In addition, Government Code Section 6253 provides a 10-day window for a government agency to respond to the public records request. So in this example, again, I'm looking for utility consumption, water consumption data. And for that, I would go to the City of Monrovia's website, monroviaca.gov, and I would click on Your Government. From here on the left-hand corner, there is a link to Transparent Government, and I would click that. And from there, midway on this page is a link for public records request, and I would, of course, click that. And here is where the form for online submission for the PRA could be found. I would simply complete this form with an explanation of the information that I'm looking for, some information about myself so that the city can get back to me and reach me for any questions, and of course a CAPTCHA at the very end of this page. If I had any questions, the city clerk's office contact information is here as well, and I can expect a 10-day response once I complete and submit this form. Here is a sample of my submission. I would, of course, put the requested date, the date that I needed it by, knowing that they need 10 days to provide a response. In this case, I would like to obtain copies of the following public records if they exist, and provide kind of the details of the request, provide my information at the bottom so that they could get back to me, and simply hit submit. So hopefully after I hit submit and complete my public records request, within 10 days I'll get a response from the city clerk's office with the information that I'm requesting or maybe clarification. And hopefully that helps for anybody who is looking to complete a public records request for an entity or an agency that they're looking into. And with that, I'd like to thank you for your time and have a great day.